Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. So everybody, I'm checking into the twin flame soulmate connection. You're having some really intense dreams about this person, okay? Or they're dreaming about you. I kind of feel like it's both, okay? But here's the thing. This is what I'm getting off of this. There is somebody who knows they're dealing with a divine being for sure. Okay. They're realizing how intuitive you are. It feels like, it's almost like you're a fly on the wall. Okay. That's what it's giving me. Like they think you're some kind of fly on the wall. Your psychic abilities, you're absolutely correct about everything that you've been picking up on when it comes to them being in a third party, possibly even meeting new people, whatever, okay? You know this person's hidden motives. You can pick up on weird behavior. It says weird behavior from people too. So you're going to see right through them. This person, they're doing a lot of thinking about you, okay? A lot of heavy emotions like crashing waves in and out, right? Yeah, but they know that you know the truth about them, okay? And it's got them kind of shook, like I feel like stuttery, okay? It's got them nervous, intimidated, spooked. Like you have this, your intuition has this person spooked. There we go. That's what this is. Yeah, anyway, this reading may not be for all of you, and that's okay. Just take what resonates, leave the rest behind, right? Yeah, oh, and I wanted to show you, I haven't shuffled this deck yet, but when I picked it up, also, there's the Ace of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. This is you also just knowing things like a fly on the wall. This person feels so spooked out. I want to say creeped out, but it's not. They're spooked. You've got them kind of shook, a little bit afraid, right? By your psychic abilities. Okay? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave this out. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. And thank you so much, you guys, for all of the comments, all the confirmations. Thank you to all of my subscribers. You rock. Welcome, welcome to everybody new here. You rock too. Yes, you do. All right, you could be a water sign. I'm getting a lot of water here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also feeling Aquarius energy as well. Okay. Yeah, heavy Cancer energy. This is you in like High Priestess. Like you're a High Priestess. I feel like, honestly, I want to call you something even bigger than that. You're a psychic or an extremely powerful empath, okay? And that spooks this person out. Because whatever, like you have been picking up on every, like details, even down to the little details of what they're thinking, how they're feeling, what's going on with them in the background. Like, how can you possibly know this stuff? It's a shocker to this person how in tune you are with the energy, okay? Your abilities, man, are shocking. And I feel like you are having a lot of intense dreams about this person, right? You could be getting some, it says visiting you. And I feel like you may be getting visited by spirit guides or ancestors or passed on loved ones. So you're not just an empath and you're not just psychic. I feel like you're also a medium. I feel like you pick up on the vibrations and you can communicate in different dimensional energies, okay? Does that make sense? Yeah, with the spirit world, yeah. The spirit world is visiting you, or you're about to have a visitation from somebody who's passed on, okay? You're going to be receiving a lot of downloads. getting some confirmations as well. So I feel like you pick up on things intuitively and the divine gives you confirmations. That's what it feels like. You pick up on things intuitively, and your spirit guides, your ancestors, they give you the confirmations through dreams, okay? And you've been able to see the hidden motives behind people. Okay, you've been able to see when people are putting on a front. This is you seeing straight through people, straight through them. What they're showing me, okay, this is what they're showing me. I don't know how to describe it. They're showing me a man looking, they're in a restroom and they're looking into the mirror at themselves. But then they're showing me the mirror, right? And you're like on the other side of the mirror. There's something about like you can really see and hear and feel very clearly. Okay? You may realize this person is like looking at themselves in the mirror, realizing how bad of a, character they were, right? You make people look at themselves. You could also, this person could see you as being their karma as well. It's like when you're so correct in your whatever you're picking up on intuitively, right? Your predictions, your psychic abilities, you're so correct that this person feels like you can read their mind. They feel like you're reading their mind, or when they're looking at themselves, they feel like you're staring back at them. Like you see everything that's going on with them, or you can see inside of them somehow and see their thoughts and their feelings. You've got this person spooked, man. Yes, you do. Yeah, they're spooked, they're confused. Like, look, this is that mental prison, feeling confined, feeling restricted because you know their every thought. They feel like you know their every thought. Like, how are you doing this? Right? That's kind of what they're thinking. How are you able to do this? It's got them spooked. It's almost like, geez, if this person, they're almost afraid to think about you, right? Because they know you're going to know. And they can't run from their thoughts. And the things that, I'm getting that you may have some kind of platform. You could just be posting what you're picking up on intuitively. You could be posting that on the internet, on your social media, right? Your social media page, whatever. But this person, I feel like they're able to see it somehow. And every time you're correct, which is like every time, right? That triggers this person. It's making them really jumpy, and it is spooking them. It really is, because they've never experienced anything quite like you before. But you're like out of this world, though. You're a divine being. Of course, they've never experienced this kind of thing before, but they've never experienced someone actually able to read their mind before, or able to see into their life in detail like this from a distance. Like, how are you doing this? This is what they're thinking. How are you doing this? And you can see right through them. Closed, trapped in. Yeah. This person may even feel like they're being watched by you, but you're not. You're not monitoring this person. What you're picking up on is your intuition, and look at how free flowing this is. See? This is all free flowing. These are all organic curves here, okay? You don't look into this person's life. You're picking up on the energy, okay? It flows into you and you can feel it and you just know. You have a knowing here. See how your third eye is kind of, it's pure white? No blockages in your third eye chakra at all. You're in this very peaceful, very calm energy, okay? Getting plenty of sleep. You may notice that you're taking more naps or something. Like you could be getting a lot more rest these days, but when you're sleeping, that's when the divine is showing you things. Okay? So you're going to be having some really intense dreams if you aren't already. And that could be the divine getting you prepared for this new phase in your life as well on your path. Okay? So you're getting a lot of downloads, not just about this person's life. Like, that's not what's all important here. What's all important is you being on your path. So the divine is showing you like a lot of things. Okay? A lot of things. But you're being shown stuff and the energy is just flowing to you. You're not going out of your way to snoop on this person at all. But that's like they're wondering like how do you know what's going on behind closed doors? How can you read this person's mind? I feel like, that's a good question. Like how us intuitive people, right? All of us as a whole, psychic abilities, like I know it all works differently from one person to the next, but it's something you can't really explain how it works and you can't really turn it off. You just like, you may see visions that pop into your head, You may just have a feeling and you just know it at your core about something. Okay? You're intuitive. Nobody really knows how it works, but we learn to cultivate it, right? We learn to polish it. We learn to practice with it. Okay? And you're a person, whoever I'm talking to, you've got, like, I want to say high priestess, but it's bigger than that. And I don't want to say shaman. I want to say that you may even be a different kind of divine, like a different kind of light worker, a different kind of divine being. Because it's like you really do have one foot in this dimension and one foot in others, like multiple dimensions. Okay? You're incredibly intuitive, highly psychic. You're communicating with people who are passed on. You're about to have another visitation here soon from someone. So mediumship, okay? Probably a powerful healer as well. All of this about you, you embrace, but this person, like you love all of this about you. You're passionate about cultivating these spiritual abilities, right? But this person and other people, they've never experienced anything like you. And it really is spooking them. It really is. Okay? But oh well. Oh well. This is something that's just you. You're going to understand. For whoever this is for, we understand, right? It's just you. This is a part of who you are. And I feel like it's always been a part of who you are, but you're just getting better at it. You're just getting better and better and better and better at it with every day. So you're aware of your abilities, okay? You're very aware of your abilities, whoever I'm talking to. Yeah, this is your divine masculine that's getting triggered, right? They're getting triggered by everything you can do. All right? This is a divine masculine that's spooked out by you big time. Yeah, I'm just getting, it says running and avoiding. This person, it's almost as if they are afraid to approach you because of the kind of being you are. Like, they may be just waking up to this soulmate connection and just realizing that you are a special being that's not from this world. Okay? It's scaring them. Yeah, well, awakening. What did I just say? Having this awakening of who you really are. It's very intimidating, okay? I'm getting the sense that this person is starting to learn that if you're a divine feminine, they may be a divine masculine, and I'm getting the sense that this person is trying really hard to telepathically communicate with you. Okay, that's the feeling I'm getting. We've got telepathic on this card as well. Okay, so I really feel like they are trying to telepathically communicate with you, or trying to meditate and speak your name or call out your name to you. You may hear this. I feel like you do. You're so intensely skilled. Your abilities are so heightened and polished that I'm almost positive you know this person is calling out your name or calling to you on a spiritual level, but you're ignoring it. Okay? This could be you trying to avoid this masculine. Yeah, you're cutting it off. You're cutting this person off. Okay? You're cutting this whole situation off. Extreme harsh cutoff. And you're walking away like this person's not getting your attention, but you can feel that they're trying to energetically pull you in, okay? Like they're trying really hard, but they don't have the kind of skills you do. These are like next level skills, man, is what you've got. And I want to talk about this for a second though, okay? You're about to get visited from someone in the spiritual realm, okay? So this is going to be somebody who's passed on, that you're going to know, okay? That's going to come and visit you, maybe in a dream, okay? It may be at night. So I feel like you just need to be prepared for it. Okay? This could even be something that happens to you regularly. Like you specifically, whoever I'm talking to. So just get ready to get a visitation from a passed on loved one, spirit guide maybe. Okay? The divine's talking to you. They're giving you a lot of information right now. That's another thing. Be gentle with yourself right now. If you feel like you have to rest, please get your rest. And I feel like it's really important because, like I said, you're getting a lot of downloads and information while you sleep. But just go easy on yourself. Be gentle and kind to yourself right now. All right? Because you're receiving a lot of information. Yeah. Anyway, you could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy Cancer. You could also be an Aquarius. This person from your past, they could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm just seeing that red is really the only color we've got in this reading is red. Okay? You could also be dealing with a Virgo. I'm feeling like this, or maybe an Aries. I really feel like this person wants to take action towards you, though. But yeah, they're feeling nervous. You make this person nervous, spooked. They are spooked by you. Yeah. I love your energy, man. You're just very powerful. You're very powerful, but you know it, and you've learned how to control it and use your abilities for good. Okay? Yeah, so you're extremely powerful, extremely next level high priestess kind of energy, okay? Anyway, I hope this helps. I hope it resonates. And you know what? I'm going to take this over to Patreon. I'm going to do an extended on this one because I want to see what this person's going to do. Part of them wants to take action towards you. I feel like, too, they're very curious as to how you're doing this, okay? Because they really do feel like you're reading their mind. They've never experienced anything like this. But part of them, because of that, is scared of approaching you. So I want to see what kind of action this person's going to take next. If you're interested in that, there's a link to follow in the description box below that'll bring you straight to Patreon. Yay! And I do hope this helps and resonates, you guys. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel.